Hi, I'm Kevin Rondo, and these cutoffs are cutting off the circulation in my wiener. But let's get right into this tutorial. Alright, hard flips. You want to know how to kick flip and frontside shove it, not frontside flip. But pretty much you can learn hard flips pretty much whenever you learn frontside pop shove it's and kick flips. I would recommend getting your frontside pop shove it's pretty high and getting pretty used to kick flips and stuff. But okay, it may help to learn varial kick flip because I get used to doing a pop shove it with a kick flip. But it's all on how you prefer to do a trick. So I'm gonna get right into it. Yippee, shoes come off. Okay. For a hard flip, it's much different than a varial kick flip. Keep that in mind. Your back foot I find best to put in a pressure, like a frontside pressure position, and that's pretty much like right where your frontside pop shover position is, but instead of like scooping out a lot, you're going to try and push down a lot more because that's going to help you get the flip. And your front foot, I keep it really angled and about middle of the board. Now the key thing to remember with this trick is if you want them to go between your legs, which is really hard to get down and really hard to learn, you want to flick up and straight off your nose, and it'll cause it to do it by pushing more down on your back foot. But for the main hard flip the way I do, where it's semi-angled yet semi-flat, I keep my foot a little bit below the middle of the board and my back foot in the pressure position that was just going over. But when you do a hard flip, when you push down to like shove forward and pressure the trick, instead of flicking up and out like you would with a kick flip, you kind of flick down and back, and it'll get your foot away from the board, and it'll also cause the board to start flipping. That is the key thing to remember, is it's a down and back movement with hard flips. So when you get used to doing that, the trick should be no problem, because if you're flicking up when you try and do it, in most cases you'll kind of like do a huge pressure kickflip almost and land like kind of like that. But if you get your foot out of the way, it's going to cause it to get that nice hard flip look you're looking for. And that's really it with hard flips. So I'm just going to go over the troubleshooting real quick, and that should solve any of your issues and also give you more guidance towards the trick. Troubleshooting with this trick would be, like I said, landing like a huge pressure, like that. It's because you're flicking out with your front foot, you're not flicking down and back, giving the board room to rotate. That's key with this trick, is giving the board room. Another common problem would be landing the fold thing and like landing right here and having the board shoot out. Like I say with every trick, bend straight down and pop straight up for the best effect to land perfectly centered over your board. And other than that, troubleshooting with this trick would be underflipping and not getting the right amount of pressure to spin it around. And that's all stuff you have to tweak with. Like if you're underflipping it, try flicking down a little bit more and pressuring a little more, or just adjust it until you get the flip that you're looking for. And that's really it with hard flips. They take a really long time to learn for some people. I learned them in like 3 days, so it's given like 2 hours of practice towards them. So it's all on your capability of following instructions pretty much in this case. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this tutorial. If you have any questions, comments, or need help with the trick, just let me know. Message me, video response me, doesn't matter. And if you like, don't forget to sub. So I'm pretty sure my next tutorial is going to be on tray flips, so stay tuned.